Hi everyone, this is Marianne and thank you for deciding to watch this video. I have mentioned before in previous videos that I have recently relocated to my hometown because the office granted my request to be transferred to the branch here. While I do not yet have my own house here, I am staying at my parents' house in this bright yellow corner bedroom that no one was using. I had a desk and drawers made and then also had these curtains made for which I myself sewed the chiffon overlay. I have videos about the desk and the chiffon overlay for the curtains, and I will leave a link to them in the description box. The room has a very nice view, as you can see right here. And because the yellow walls don't really go with anything that I have, and the paint was old and was already flaking and cracked in some places, I decided to have the walls repainted. We borrowed this swatch booklet from a hardware store and chose a gray color that would best match the curtains and the desk that were already in the bedroom and decided to use a shade called Ashton Gray. Ashton Gray is the shade that is closest to the light gray chiffon that's already on the curtains. I have learned from Rebecca Robeson on YouTube that we should decide on a paint color for a room last, when all the other elements are already in place like the furniture and the draperies, because it's easy to mix paint colors, but it's much harder to source fabric to match paint colors when the walls have already been painted. This made perfect sense to me. That, and she was also speaking from experience, being an actual interior designer. And then the actual painting began. Joe White found a contractor for me. His name is Nino Sanchez, and I will leave a link to his Facebook profile in the description box below. Nino and his people actually did not just repaint the room, they also sanded down the walls and fixed the crown moldings because a built-in closet used to be on here in this space, but then was taken out. This clip was taken at the end of the first day of their work. At the end of the second day, this was how the bedroom looked. A lot of sanding was done in this area right here. At the end of the third day, this was the progress. The ceilings and crown moldings have already been painted glossy white. And most of the walls have already been painted one coat of Ashton Gray. They finished working on the bedroom completely at the end of the fourth day, and here is the room on the morning after that. It is a very nice, calming color, not bright at all, and after airing out the room for several hours, with all the windows open and the fans turned on, I moved back into the room that night. I really liked the almost grayscale look of everything. And by the way, I recently placed fairy lights at the back of that desk to make my desk also function as a nightlight, and I made a video about it and I will link that video down below. Nino's workers also stayed on for 2 more days after the room was done so they could paint these bookshelves that were made a few weeks prior by a different carpenter. They worked on these in the garage, and then when the painting was done, I let the shelves dry and air out for about 2 days and then had them placed inside the bedroom. I had all of my books taken out of storage, and these books have been bought by me, 1 or 2 or a few at a time, over a span of about 20 years. I frequented book sale a lot, and when I had the funds for it, bought books brand new. At this time, I was still wearing a plaster half cast on my right wrist, so I couldn't really handle the books myself. So, two students on a break from school for Christmas came over and did the unpacking, the wiping, and the alphabetizing of these books. Of course, when the books were already placed right on the shelves, I realized that I did not have enough shelves, but these will do for now. I have a tour of my bookshelves already up on my channel, and I will leave a link down below. Here is the rest of my bedroom now. Here is the desk that looks out of that window over there. I do have to place the same chiffon overlay for this curtain over here, and I will do that soon so that the two curtains will match. And I probably need a headboard, but I am not sure. So once again, here is the room before. And then the room after. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Bye!